And this thing has been flying around like this.
What the? What way is that?
It's gone.
Wait, no.
Oh, it just shot real fast.
Dude, what was
This thing.
California Fire UFO. In January 2025, the California wildfires made big news, especially the Palisades fire, which destroyed thousands of acres of land and forced many people to evacuate. But what made the situation even more strange were the reports of UFOs flying above the fires. People saw glowing lights and fast-moving objects in the sky, and it raised a lot of questions. Some thought these could be drones, while others wondered if these were actual UFOs. The winds were really strong, reaching speeds of 140 kilometers per hour, which could explain some of these mysterious sightings. Sometimes high winds can cause debris, birds, or even swarms of insects to move in unexpected ways, creating strange shapes or lights in the sky. The fires themselves were fierce, and the smoke and flames made everything look eerie, which might have added to the mystery. Firefighters and experts believe the sightings could be explained by natural causes like debris or atmospheric conditions. There's still no clear answer, and investigations are ongoing. But while it's fun to think about UFOs, the more likely explanation seems to be related to the extreme weather and the chaos of the wildfires. Cicada 3301. The internet has revolutionized how people connect across the globe, but it has also introduced some intriguing enigmas. On January 4th, 2012, a cryptic puzzle appeared on the 4chan forum under the name Cicada 3301. The post contained an image with mysterious text, stating they were searching for highly intelligent individuals who could crack the puzzle. Solvers were led to various real-world locations and even into the dark web, where more clues awaited. Since then, a new puzzle has emerged annually. Despite countless efforts, no one has fully solved it, and the identity of the creators remains a mystery. Speculations range from organizations like the CIA, NSA, and MI6 to a group of brilliant hackers skilled in cryptography and steganography seeking new recruits. Glitch of light. When is light not what it seems? In a fascinating clip, a man explains that sunlight reflects into a fan's lights above him through an open window. However, instead of acting as expected, the fan's reflection and that of a nearby painting glow with full intensity. What could possibly explain this puzzling phenomenon? The color-changing folder. A curious incident caught viewers' attention when Sky News aired a clip featuring the British Chancellor leaving a building with a red folder. As he walked past a car, the folder inexplicably changed color, from red to green. Some describe this as a glitch in the Matrix, an event suggesting we might live in a simulation. Others speculated the footage could have been altered by the news outlet for reasons unknown, or it might simply have been an optical trick of the camera. What do you think caused this baffling color shift? Ganesha statue drinks milk. September 21st, 1995, was a remarkable day in India, particularly at New Delhi's Sri Durga Vishnu Temple. Early in the morning, a man alerted the temple priest claiming the statue of Ganesha was drinking milk. Ganesha, the Hindu deity with an elephant head, is celebrated as the god of wisdom and intellect. Witnesses reportedly fed the statue milk using a spoon, which miraculously vanished under its trunk. This event drew thousands of devotees, causing a nationwide surge in milk sales. Was this truly a divine act? Scientists argue it was likely due to a tiny gap in the statue where the milk flowed. What's your take on this unusual occurrence? The invisible bicycle. Next time you see a cyclist in a photo, take a close look at the shadow. It might reveal whether the image was manipulated. However, Chinese photographer Zhao Hassan's work defies expectations. In his pictures, people appear to ride invisible bicycles that seem to float mid-air, while their shadows remain intact. These photos are so well done, they almost feel like a glitch in reality. A peculiar tale from the 12th century tells of two children with green skin who were discovered in Woolpit, England. Though they resembled humans, they spoke an unknown language and wore clothes of unfamiliar fabric. They refused to eat anything but raw, broad beans. Sadly, the boy fell ill and passed away, but the girl eventually learned English and lost her green complexion. She claimed she came from an underground place called St. Martin's Land, inhabited by green-skinned people. While some dismiss this as folklore, others theorize the children might have been aliens or from an underground civilization. A dark tunnel is eerie enough, but things get scarier when something unexplainable happens. Above the tunnel's entrance, a sign reads, "Enter at your own risk." But as one of the boys turns on a light, the writing on the sign vanishes completely. What could have caused this chilling event? Reflection. Missing. A security camera at a flip-flop store captured a bizarre moment. In the footage, a man passes by a mirror, but his reflection is nowhere to be seen. While store employees didn't notice, viewers pointed out the man's pale appearance, sparking speculation he might be a vampire. According to folklore, vampires don't cast reflections because light passes through them. Of course, this could be a cleverly edited video or an optical illusion. What do you think? Could vampires truly exist? Mystery half dog, half human walking. In 2017, a strange video surfaced online showing a creature with the body of a dog and human-like features walking on all fours. The footage, filmed near an industrial site in Limpopo, South Africa, dubbed the creature Dogman. While it initially resembles a regular dog or wolf, a closer look reveals something far more unsettling. Some locals reported seeing this bizarre figure and even having terrifying encounters. Others claim it's merely Philip Oliphant, a man trying to bond with dogs in an unusual way. Could this explanation hold, or is there more to this eerie sighting? The Battle of Los Angeles. The Battle of Los Angeles is regarded as one of the most bizarre occurrences in U.S. history. Following Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, the United States officially entered World War II. On February 23, 1942, a Japanese submarine appeared off the coast of Santa Barbara, California, launching over 17 shells. The next evening, February 24th to 25th, something strange lit up the skies over Los Angeles. The city went dark, and the military began firing at unidentified objects and lights. Yet, no return fire occurred, nor was any wreckage ever recovered. Officials later called it a false alarm, but countless witnesses swore they had seen UFOs. Some even believed aliens might have visited Earth to investigate the ongoing conflict. At first glance, you'd think these two men are identical twins. The same glasses, reddish hair, and matching beards make them look like mirror images of each other. Both also share the same name, Brady Feigl. Despite their uncanny resemblance, they weren't twins and met for the first time in a video. Curious about their connection, they took a DNA test to see if they were long-lost brothers. The results revealed they weren't related at all. Strange, right? Superhuman or hoax? This eerie footage, uploaded by someone named Bruce Lee, was recorded near the Pearl Tower in Shanghai, China. In stormy weather, a dark figure was seen hovering beside the building. The unsettling part? The figure was repeatedly struck by lightning but remained intact. Some viewers likened it to Raiden, the Mortal Kombat character, suggesting it might be gaining energy from the strikes. Was it a superhuman being, or just clever video editing? The video's origins remain a mystery, and we may never know the truth. What's your take? Ghost or error? A couple from Kentucky shared an odd video online, puzzled by what their security camera had captured. It began with a man walking by, but then he vanished into thin air. Was it a camera glitch, or did he truly disappear? Similar incidents have been reported, including one by Eric, a 31-year-old man with a front door security camera. His footage also showed a passerby disappearing suddenly. Could these events point to ghosts or simply technical errors? What do you think? The Pollock Sisters. The story of the Pollock sisters from 1975 remains one of the most mysterious cases ever. In Hexham, England, 6-year-old Johanna and 11-year-old Jacqueline tragically died in a car accident on their way to church. Despite their grief, the parents later welcomed twin daughters, Jennifer and Jillian. What shocked them was Jennifer's identical birthmark to Jacqueline's. As Jennifer grew, she began asking for specific toys and naming them exactly as Jacqueline once had. She also recognized unfamiliar places and ate the same foods as her late sister. Many believe this is one of the most compelling cases of reincarnation. A flying boat? This video captures what appears to be a boat floating in the sky. For those already nervous about sailing, imagine spotting a boat hovering above you. Was this a glitch in reality, a UFO disguised as a boat, or something entirely unexplainable? Whale found inland. In February 2019, an astonishing discovery made headlines. A humpback whale was found 15 meters inland in a Brazilian jungle. The whale, about 11 meters long, weighed as much as 30,000 kilograms. Experts speculated a tornado or massive wave carried it there, but the true explanation remains elusive. How do you think such a colossal creature ended up so far from the ocean? African Shaman Floating. A 1970s documentary by German journalist Ralph Olsen featured a shaman from Africa who appeared to levitate. Levitation, raising oneself or objects into the air, is often dismissed by science as trickery or illusion. Oddly, the shaman performed in darkness, standing in a circle of fire. Critics claim the footage damaged Olsen's credibility. Do you believe levitation is real, or is it just sleight of hand? Glitch fire through window. This peculiar clip shows a fire blazing in some bushes, visible only through a window. When the camera shifts away from the glass, the fire is nowhere to be seen. It's reminiscent of myths about vampires lacking reflections. How could such a phenomenon be explained? Tunguska explosion. On June 30th, 1908, a massive explosion near Lake Baikal, Russia, flattened 80 million trees over 2,100 square kilometers. Witnesses described a bluish fireball streaking across the sky, followed by a deafening boom and shockwave. Scientists theorize a meteoroid or an icy comet disintegrated before impact. Strangely, no crater was ever found. Some speculate it was an alien spacecraft or even a microscopic black hole. What do you think caused this devastation? Superhero video glitch. Most kids dream of meeting their favorite superhero at Disney parks. In one video, a woman dressed as Wanda Maximoff from the Avengers appeared alongside an inexplicable moment, a man materializing out of nowhere in the background. Where did he come from? Could this be a glitch in reality or just a trick of the camera? Spirit or woman standing in high tree? In this next clip, we witness someone standing in a tall tree during the day in Rod Long, India. At first glance, it looks like just a person, but many locals suspect it might be a ghost. After all, who would choose to climb up a tree and stand on its branches? It seems pretty dangerous, and no one can quite figure out why someone would do it. Some believe it's a woman with extraordinary powers, praying in the tree every day. Others suspect she might be possessed, which led her to climb up there in the first place. But this isn't the first time someone has spotted her in a tree. In this footage, she's back again. Legends say she spends hours praying and dancing in the tree, which stands around 8 to 9 meters high. Whether she's truly possessed or has some kind of supernatural ability, one thing's for sure. It's very mysterious. Sliced lemon. Have you ever misplaced something you were sure you left in plain sight? That's exactly what happened to a woman slicing a lemon. She cut the lemon in half, then stepped away briefly to grab a bag. But when she returned, she was shocked to see that the lemon hadn't been cut yet. It almost felt like time had reversed for a moment. Car hanging from a bridge. How on earth did that car end up there? It's probably what you're wondering right now. Passers-by in Canada saw a Honda Civic dangling from a cable off Toronto Bridge. Emergency services, police, firefighters, and paramedics rushed to the scene to inspect the car, but it didn't have any license plates, and its windows were missing. Some initially thought it was part of a movie scene, but after checking, authorities confirmed that no filming was scheduled there. Others speculated it could have been a prank or an unusual art installation. Eventually, the fire department managed to safely lower the car, but to this day, no one knows how it got there or who was responsible. Window displays a glitch. While shopping in a store, one Instagram user noticed something odd. When he looked through the store window, he saw an empty parked car with a shadow in its window. But the weird part? Looking at the car from the window next door, the shadow was gone. Could it be some strange play of light, or is there something more to it? Crack causes chaos. In May 2013, a mysterious, foamy substance appeared on the street in the Pukou district of Nanjing, China. The foam emerged from a crack in the road and quickly spread over the area. People who were nearby said it had a foul odor. After police sealed off the area, the foam seemed to recede back into the crack where it came from after a few hours. Theories ranged from it being a mix of chemicals and sewage to an underground construction mishap. Rain falls in one place. Nature is capable of some truly bizarre phenomena. Take this footage from Ghana, where rain is seen falling in a single, concentrated spot. It's not just rain, it looks more like a waterfall coming down from the sky. How such a thing could happen remains an unsolved mystery. Lighting sphere on railroad tracks. In this video captured by a man named Andrei Chokonovits in Russia, an electric sphere is seen crossing a railroad track. Andrei noticed it while walking home and quickly started filming. The sphere, which followed a thunderstorm, seemed to emit an electric shock that struck a nearby pole. The online community has been buzzing with theories, with some suggesting it was a rare lightning bolt. But others argue that it's likely CGI since lightning typically doesn't last long enough to be captured on film. Sphere-shaped lightning has been recorded in nature, but never like this. As the video ends, the electric sphere disappears as it nears the forest. Ghost vampire at cemetery in Indonesia. Locals gathered at a cemetery in Watan, Indonesia, after rumors spread of a kuntilanak, a mythical Indonesian ghost vampire hiding near a century-old tree. People said the creature, which is known to suck the blood of unsuspecting victims, appeared in broad daylight. Hundreds of people gathered around the tree, trying to catch a glimpse of this terrifying figure. Some claim they saw the spirit sitting in the tree. Do you see it too? Man teleports on the road. This next clip might look like a scene straight out of a sci-fi movie. It shows a crowded road where a car with a dashcam drives past a truck. But here's the strange part. As the truck swerves, a man seemingly materializes out of nowhere just seconds later. Could this be proof that we're living in a computer simulation? The bloop. In 1997, a low-frequency sound was recorded deep in the South Pacific Ocean, sparking debates that continue today. Named the bloop, the sound was initially thought to come from a giant sea creature. Scientists speculated that the creature producing the noise would have to be much larger than a blue whale. Others believe the sound could be caused by large ice movements in glaciers. However, some argue that the ocean remains largely unexplored, and the sound could be from an undiscovered sea monster lurking in the deep. What do you think it was? Share your thoughts in the comments. UFO caught on camera. In November 2024, a commercial aircraft had a near miss with a UFO over the Atlantic Ocean near New York. The flight crew immediately reported the incident to the Federal Aviation Administration, which led to an investigation by the Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office. This UFO sighting was part of a broader report that documented 757 unexplained aerial phenomena UFOs between May 2023 and June 2024. While many of these cases were attributed to identifiable sources such as balloons, birds, drones, or satellites, several remain unexplained. The Pentagon's report emphasized that no evidence has been found to suggest that any of these UFOs are of extraterrestrial origin. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories.